That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
Michael
right.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And Tommy Adebawore in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw here. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Back to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So a good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Let's go now.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Damone Clark. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to Chetkov. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got him in, complete. And all the way Touchdown, Seattle. What a great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only 2 teams in real history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2nd and 13. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Agnew throwing to start the drive. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Damone Clark make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here's Agnew from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bronco 80.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Here's Tressway now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Marquise Bell. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a quick pass to Richardson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
To the left side, catch made by Arroyo.
And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it is 42-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
And this is going to be caught. Not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw here. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they've got him once once again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. With a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it?
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Blitz forthcoming as they'll look to throw. And pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And Gary's man complete. Now he's loose again. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
the Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
back to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 22-yard line.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He completes this to Walker.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
There he goes again. Inside the 10.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Sly on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the score. Seahawks.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. 3rd and 20.
Caught by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tress Way now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That man again, it's complete. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll drop to throw.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Back to throw again. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. That's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Now a second and 10.
DJ Reed.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete.
Man, goddamn, bro.
Stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jay Tonjes, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And drive 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try to make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that tells you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Oh, no,
and it will be first and 10 as they take over.
This play, he's gone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And the Seahawks.
He'll look to throw. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 34. He finds his man, complete. It's Richardson. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Michael Dixon
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. That one caught by Tonjes. Look at the big man rumble. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jake Tonjes, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Slide for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams to start the drive. Stiff-armed it. And taken down just shy of the 40. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
Well, they're not, and right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they got this game well in hand.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. goes for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He finds his man complete. It's Richardson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a quick pass to Richardson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's downfield. He's got Tonjes. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. From the left side, complete. It's Richardson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Out of the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Now Agnew to throw. Throwing to start the drive.
No way, stop me.
On the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. St. Brown in motion right. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Lewis Seed in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing.
He's got him in, complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
As he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Seahawks continue to pull it on for the 4th. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Agnew now throwing to start the drive. On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Damone Clark
dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and the late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. That will complete to Tonjes. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 34-yard line. Back to throw.
Left side, he's got the tight end, Tonjes. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Oh,
and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Back.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return, here's Shaheed. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Here's a 2nd and 5. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside to 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lewis Cine in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 9 here.
Here we go, here we go. Stop the line. Ready, go.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think